Billy Abbott has been spiraling for weeks on the young and the restless, and spoilers suggest that his reckless behavior could soon come to a shocking and devastating climax. A car crash might be the dramatic turning point, leaving Genoa City reeling and setting off a hospital crisis that pulls nearly every major character into the chaos. Billy's turmoil reaches a breaking point. It's no secret that Billy has been battling his demons once again. His struggles with impulse control, his rivalry with Jack, and his inability to separate personal emotions from business decisions have all been mounting. Add to that his lingering pain over past losses. Delia's death continues to haunt him, and it's clear he's on a collision course with disaster. In recent episodes, Billy has thrown himself into risky decisions, taking power plays at Chancellor Winters while alienating allies who once stood firmly in his corner. His feud with Kane has only added fuel to the fire, and his relationship with Chelsea has shown signs of strain as his darker impulses creep back to the surface. With his temper flaring and his judgment clouded, Billy's behavior raises red flags that others can't ignore, though he insists he's fine. The night of the crash. Spoilers hint that Billy may find himself behind the wheel after an explosive confrontation. Whether it's a heated clash with Jack, a betrayal at Chancellor Winters, or yet another painful reminder of his past, Billy's emotions could drive him to make a dangerous choice. Imagine the scene. Billy storms out of society or Crimson Lights, fuming and unable to calm down. His hands shake as he grips the steering wheel, his mind racing with anger and despair. The rain falls harder, the streets are slick, and his car barrels down the road faster than it should. In a split second, everything changes. The screech of tires, the blinding flash of headlights, and the sickening crunch of metal leave viewers gasping. Billy's car crashes, and his fate suddenly hangs in the balance. Who finds Billy? The fallout from the crash will ripple through Genoa City, and the discovery of Billy's wreck could become a pivotal moment for multiple characters. Will it be Jack, rushing to find his brother after a fight? Could it be Lily, drawn back into Billy's orbit at the worst possible moment? Or maybe Chelsea, whose worst fears about Billy's self-destructive tendencies come true in the most harrowing way imaginable. Whoever finds him, the panic will set the stage for a hospital crisis unlike anything Genoa City has seen in months. Hospital crisis erupts. As Billy is rushed to Memorial Hospital, his family and loved ones will flood the waiting room, desperate for updates. Jack will be beside himself with guilt, blaming their latest feud for sending Billy over the edge. Jill may rush back to town, furious at the circumstances that once again put her son in danger. Chelsea, overwhelmed with fear, may cling to hope that Billy survives, while Lily could find herself caught in an emotional whirlwind. Her unresolved feelings for Billy could resurface as she sees him fighting for his life, creating friction with those around her. The hospital scenes will be charged with tension, doctors rushing in and out, hushed whispers of critical condition, and the looming question of whether Billy will wake up. If surgery is needed, expect emotional bedside pleas from those who love him, begging him to fight and not give up. The emotional fallout. Billy's crash will not only spark worry about his survival, but it will also dredge up painful reminders for others. Delia's tragic accident remains an open wound, and the parallels won't be lost on those closest to Billy. Chloe, in particular, may be triggered by the crash, her memories of losing Delia making it nearly impossible for her to process Billy's situation. Meanwhile, Jack will wrestle with guilt and responsibility. He has always tried to save Billy from himself, but their sibling rivalry often pushes Billy further down destructive paths. This time, Jack may wonder if his inability to reach his brother has cost them both everything. For Chelsea, the crisis could bring clarity about her feelings. She has tried to support Billy, but the crash may make her realize how deeply invested she is in his future, or make her question if she can continue down a road filled with so much pain and instability. Lily's reaction could be one of the most intriguing. Though their romance ended, her heart may not be fully closed off. Seeing Billy vulnerable and broken might spark a flood of unresolved emotions, leaving her torn between her current path and the man who once consumed her heart. Possible outcomes. So what happens next? Spoilers leave room for several dramatic directions. Billy survives, but faces a new battle. If he wakes up, Billy could be forced into a painful recovery, physically and emotionally. This could serve as a wake-up call, pushing him toward real change. Or it could deepen his guilt and self-loathing, setting up another downward spiral. A brush with death forces reconciliation. Jack and Billy could finally confront their issues in the wake of the accident. A near-death experience often inspires heartfelt confessions, and Jack may make it his mission to pull Billy back from the brink, for good this time. Romantic shifts. The hospital crisis might shift romantic dynamics in unexpected ways. Chelsea and Billy could grow stronger, or Lily's resurfacing feelings could create a love triangle that stirs major drama in Genoa City. Tragic twist? Though unlikely, soaps are never shy about going bold. If Billy doesn't survive, the shockwaves would be enormous, reshaping the Abbott family, Chancellor Winters, and Chelsea's storyline for years to come. Why this storyline matters. Billy's potential car crash is more than just a dramatic event. It's a reminder of how fragile he really is, despite his bravado and charm. Fans know Billy as a deeply flawed character, but also one who yearns for redemption. His crash could serve as the next chapter in his long, complicated journey towards self-discovery and healing. It also offers the show a chance to spotlight powerful performances from Jason Thompson and the rest of the cast. Hospital dramas often bring out the rawest emotions, and this storyline would allow actors like Peter Bergman, Jack, Melissa Claire Egan, Chelsea, and Crystal Khalil, Lily, to shine in heart-wrenching scenes. Final thoughts. The Young and the Restless spoilers tease that Billy's reckless choices may culminate in a devastating car crash that rocks Genoa City to its core. As hospital doors swing open and loved ones gather, the question looms, will Billy survive? And if he does, will this be the turning point that finally changes him? One thing's for certain. Whether Billy lives, dies, or lingers somewhere in between, his crash will ignite a storm of emotion, guilt, love, and rivalry that will keep fans glued to their screens.